Hey folks, Dion here from H2 Living, and a question that I frequently get asked is how long do these hydrogen water bottles last, and is there any sort of maintenance or care that I should be aware of? So, the hydrogen water bottles are made of a few components. The electrolyzer, which is the component that actually splits the water into hydrogen and oxygen. Now that component should be very well built and should last anywhere from 3 to 5 years. So it will be one of the components that lasts the longest. Now there's a rechargeable battery in the water bottles as well. And that's the component that I feel will break down first. The companies say that they will last anywhere from 3 to 4 years, depending on usage, but we're gonna have to see how that goes. Other than that, the water bottles should last quite a long time. So I'm expecting for most people to get 2 to 4 years of use from their water bottles, really based on the life of the rechargeable battery. Once the battery can't hold a charge, you could probably still use the bottles plugged in, but it wouldn't be as convenient. So I'm hoping people can get 3 to 5 years out of these bottles. Now, regular maintenance. Depending on how mineralized the water is that you're putting into the water bottles, and depending on how many times the electrodes dry, you will calcify the electrodes. So over time, the more mineralized your water and the more times that the water is in the bottle and then dries, you're going to get calcification on the electrodes. You're going to notice that the hydrogen production will just look less and less and less, and you're just going to notice a lot less bubbles, and you're going to wonder why. It's probably that your electrodes are calcified, and you just need to use a very light acid to take off the calcification. So simply 3 parts water, 1 part vinegar, or 2 parts water, 1 part vinegar, a nice diluted white vinegar water solution you can put in the bottle for anywhere from a few hours to overnight, and that's going to take the calcification off of the bottle for you nice and easy. Some people who don't want to use white vinegar, you can go to the drugstore and you can get something called citric acid. Citric acid you mix with a little bit of water, and that makes an acidic solution that will also take off the calcification from the electrodes. And all you would need to do is just mix the 2 parts water, 1 part vinegar, or the citric acid water mixture, and just fill your water bottle up with that. Let it sit for 3 to 4 hours, maybe overnight, and then spill it out, rinse it out with normal water, and then go back to your normal usage with the bottle. So, easy care. All you have to do is decalcify the bottles every once in a while. For myself, my bottles last usually about 1 to 2 months before I need to decalcify. Other people with a more calcified, more mineralized water, and maybe if they let their water bottles dry more often, because I keep my water bottles actually moist in the bottom almost all the time, so I don't get much calcification. Some people might have more calcification and might need to decalcify their water bottles more frequently, like every second week. So, hope that helps. If you found my content valuable, please take a moment to like my video and subscribe to my content so I can continue to provide value for you. And check out h2living.com for your hydrogen health products and news. Thank you.